Welcome everybody back to Minecraft Create Arcane Engineering, where today engineering has won. Sure, it has won in annoying sense. So we have the two lakes of oil that are close to us at the moment. So this one right here, marked off with torches, of course, and the one that was over here, I think it's empty now. Kind of. I gotta get the little spouts that were annoying me. Okay, so then we got them going, and then we have that. I did a little bit of the local stuff, I guess you want to call it. So now we're just kind of waiting. So we have it all. If I can get around here, these jipping boots. Okay, so we basically have all the oil getting pumped into this one for access of in case. Yeah. And then it's going into this, getting pumped into there, getting pumped into the refinery controller. If I can look at it, and which is kind of stuck right now because we're kind of full in refined oil because I had to get more of these because it kind of got full quickly. So it's also has to get heated to 100 degrees at least. So we have a vortex tube with two compressors up to it right now, and over here. Okay, so we have ourselves a flute. Okay, and it's empty. Okay, yeah, that's so this one basically pumps out all three. Pumps out heavy oil, light oil. Is it heavy oil? Yeah, oil. Yeah, light oil, heavy oil, and refined oil. Refined oil we'll be using a little bit later. Didn't really feel like setting it up at the moment, but we have that. Going to these. So this one is just there. It's getting there. It's close. It's close. I hope. And then this one is how we get the sulfur. So light oil is how you get the sulfur. Refined fuel. Oh yeah, I gotta take that out too. That's fine. We'll just have sulfur for now. So we have some sulfur. Along with sulfur, we can make drop sulfur dust into water to create sulfuric acid. Okay, so we'll have to get that. So we got that going. All right, then we get tar from this, which, oh, we have some now. There it is. Now we also have some tar. So for that, we'll need to, it says we need to use a smeltery controller. But do we have to? Can we use a tiny little meltery? I don't know. Because it'd be a lot more convenient if I could just use a meltery. What is it, a meltery? Smeltery? Meltery? Same thing. How do I get out of there? Because it says here, if you go to here, it says you can use a melting, it says seared melter, melting modifier, smeltery controller. It says seared melter. I kind of want to use it because it's convenient. It's small and convenient. But yeah, we have to use our, this is where we have to use our refined fuel at. So we have to use our refined fuel to get super hot with tar to make the superheated spider. Sure. And then spout with water. Water, what? Put it in the spout, put it on a jar, and then throw that into a sulfuric acid, and then it makes that. Keep going down the line, so we have that going, and that's basically that. So I'll wait for these to be made, and I get that, I guess. We'll do that eventually. So instead of doing the, which I probably should just do this just to do it, just to get this, but we did something. So we're gonna be doing both these kind of simultaneously. So I went and did a couple things here. Do you think I should have did this one? Shouldn't I? I should probably make this. Probably, just to get this over with. But I'm going to make this too. This line right here is not really needed in some way, I guess you want to call it. I mean, you will need it, but to do this. But the wrath, you get a wrath from the nether, and you put it into a smelter. It makes liquefied resonant bucket, which makes a soul bead, which you don't need if you have a wrath. Now, what do I mean by having a wrath? Well, the thing is, if I can make our way over here and across everything, we have it. Ow! My leg. Why is it always nighttime when I do this? Behind me, we have our new. Also, before we started that, this thing was supposed to be infinite, and it was kind of draining this leg. I didn't realize it till a little bit after, but like, if we look at this, it actually has lowered the water levels. It's kind of funny. I was not expecting. I'm looking here. I'm like, why does this look different? But if we come up here, we got another portal, of course. But we have our train here. This is the Nether train. This goes into the Nether, and it has seats because it was picking up some guests. Some guests. Some other guests are here out of getting other things. So put that away. There we go. And that was that. So just kind of been letting things go. A little too much, it looks like. And we have a bunch of things in here. So, of course, we have the stuff from the Nether, brought in via train ride because you could throw them on the seat. And I put the Enderman on a seat because I didn't know if he would teleport away, which I assume he would just teleport away. I didn't know if he would teleport with that or not. So he's been here this whole time, and it's been a little bit, so I assume it's good. So, well, that's nice. Oh, there's some things to put in. But we have on ourselves some Drigmies. We got some Ars Nouveau stuff, so, and it's pretty weird. So, if you come up here, I have it set up, but if you put iron stuff, that's immersive weathering is pretty cool, but like, make this. But this is how I've been trapping some things. You run up here, and you flip the lever. Just close it before anything comes out again. Put that in there like that. Anything that goes in except for the blaze, which is the fun part. Which was the reason why they were first. Yeah. So, this is basically the mob thing. This is this. And then you come up here. Of course, Ars Nouveau stuff, doing the Ars Nouveau stuff. Getting that. What do you want to call it? The Drigny. So Ars Nouveau, we got a couple things with Ars Nouveau. We got the, if I can scroll through here, we got the, not the Star Buckle, we got the Drigmy, which is some source gems, some fish, wheat, apple, carrot, and seed. Pretty easy on top of the, oh my god, I can't get out of the thing. With the arcane pedestals, or enchanting apparatus, and the arcane core, which is very easy to make. You just stone, source, aromatic link, which is upstairs. We'll show that off here. Wheat, source, gold, relays, which is source. Yep, more source. Gold. Pedestals are just stone. Where's the other one? The enchanting apparatus, just diamond, gold, and arcane stone, and some stuff like that. So it's basically magic. It's floating in the air by magic. So there's basically relays going from a source jar to, or it's basically going from a source jar to a relay to a source jar, and the last one down here is a splitter, which splits it into 3 different jars, so it has a little bit of extra, what do you want to say, like, storage-wise, and it's all connected, and then there's of course, the belt that's connecting the chain up in there, so this was a lot of fun to do. So that was a lot of fun. So let's go up top here, and I'll show off what we're doing up there. So with, how you doing? Was that necessary? Okay, so with that, we have on ourselves the relays up here. We're going across from, I really don't want to walk in across these, so I'm just going to stand here. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, so basically we have aromatic source links. Yes, 2 of them on each side over there. Should reach this entire place, and above it has a source jar, which links to this over here, which goes, of course, down to there, and then there's also one above the other one, and then a relay in the middle connects us to this one. Again, this one connects over to this one, and then down and down. Can I go over here without getting thrown off the edge? Yes, there's one right there. So, that's basically that one. Gotta go slow. And then it just, again, chain down, and it's that. And there's our loop-de-loop for the Nether. So when it goes into the Nether, it comes back up, and it loops out around. Ah, perfect timing for the train to be back up again. So, I guess we'll head back down, and then we'll just do some other things. I also upgraded the pickaxe to cobalt now, so we got some cobalt out of the Nether now. So, that's pretty good. So, I guess we'll go back down, and we'll wait for some stuff. So, we want to either do this, which, again, we don't need this. If we have the availability of getting soul beads, we don't need that. We'll still need souls to get dark souls, to get corrupted pixies, to get the corrupted pixie jar into the thing. And then that. So, have a drink. Calm down. No. And then basically just, again, waiting for this. So let's go set this one up, I guess. And also, I guess, crush this just to get that, just to get it. And then we'll just deal with it. So, chromatic waste is from unassembled PCB. That does not sound fun. Drop gunpowder into glowfire. Ooh, that does not sound like a good idea. How does one make a glow fire? Guess the world will never know. Roll glowstone over a drain. What? What? Alright, well, that's the thing. Oh, come on. How long is it going to take to get back? Ugh. Alright, whatever. Okay, so we have this over here going now. So we basically have a mess of a smuttery. The smuttery now, you know, of course, gets done from this, from the oil and stuff like that, which I gotta go and get more, so we're out of it basically for now, but basically the tar comes out from here up, and it goes into the smuttery via this. There was way too much, so I had to kind of do it manually at the moment because it was just dumping it on her at one time, but it shouldn't be a problem later. And then we have at the bottom of both machines, the refine getting sucked out and put into this tank down here and then put up into the refinery. And then, come on. Go around, come on. And then over here, same concept. It's the same way, but then it just goes down to sulfur dust, which just does its own thing at the moment. Okay, so basically, then, with it being superheated via the, fine fuel, because you have to use our fine fuel for this, and tar makes us the superheated spider. And then that's coming out of the tank into the spout onto this thing right here, which is not done yet, along with this, which would be used to make the thing, along with, oh, this is a little too close. I was not, never mind. I was going to use it to make the glass that we need, because you have to make the vials via the, right here, the empty vials, and you only make that as ghostly gas. Mm-hmm. And that involves glass and soul beads, but I wasn't even thinking. If you want to do it, you need 3, well, 4, because you need a thing in the middle. But this doesn't, well, I guess it could technically work. I don't know. Maybe. Questionably. I don't know. So, let's see here. I also forgot the tunnels. Every time. Alright, whatever. So basically, yeah, that's going to be doing that, and that goes on this side, and then that's that thing. So now I got to get some of that, soul, what are they? The souls or the soul beads? What am I doing? This thing. Soul beads. Okay, we should have some, yeah, there's some soul beads over there, because that's what, comes out of the wrath, so. I gotta go over there and get some of that. I still haven't figured out how to get glow fire. There's a way to do this if you go, I mean, we could do it different ways. I mean, of course, that's why I got the witch, but you can do it this way for glow fire. So glow fire is, I have no idea how to do it. I have no idea how to get glow fire, so basically it's just, we gotta get this, and then once we make the chromatic thing, you use this to, convert it into the refined radiance, and then the sheet metal, and then you can do it this way. Also doing shadow steel, which does not say how to make still. That part is unfortunate. It does not say. So, this part does, but yeah. Okay, so basically now it's just kind of like, I've got to go get that glass, and then we have to wait, and then we have to roll glowstone over a drain. So apparently rolling glowstone over a drain gives you chromatic waste and chrome, and then chrome allows you to get chromatic acid, which allows you to get another word I'm not gonna even try to pronounce, and then we go into radiant stuff. So I guess I gotta get some of that soul beads over there, and then I guess set up the rolling glowstone thing. So I guess I'm gonna roll some rolling glowstone. I guess. Okay, we'll figure that one out. Okay, so we have ourselves this machine, which is literally just the glowstone rolling machine. I tried it out a little bit to see if it worked, and you just throw glowstone in there, and it rolls across, and then it dumps down to the machine below, and using the chute dumps down to the chest below it, and then you can use the chrome, dump it in water, and it makes the place acid, which is the thing we need, and 30% chance of chrome. Is it 30% chance of chrome? 20% chance of chrome. 33% chance of chrome. Okay, so then we come over here, and we have this now. Throw some soul beads in there, and they will make ourselves some ghostly glass, and then you just grab ourselves a crafting table. You throw the crafting table together, and you make some empty vials. Empty vials then go through here, get hit with the superheated stuff, and then you have this one. Now we have, yep, that thing. And then once you have that, we have to get acid water, full of water here, so we'll grab ourselves a bucket. Do we have any water nearby? We do indeed have some water nearby. Oh no, where's it at? Oh, what is this? What is this? Where am I? Okay, that's not happening. Okay, so we're gonna grab our chrome, throw it in, I assume. Ooh! I was kind of hoping something else would happen. And then we have to throw this sulfur in there, and then, ooh! Did you have to jump in both times just to make sure? No. But it was amazing that we did. Oh, I feel so clean now. Where'd my clothes go? Okay, so I should grab this, and what was it again? So it was basically grab, oh. Okay, sorry, it was grab a bucket of this, put a bucket back down. Do I have to grab the other stuff too? I do, actually, yes. Okay, there we go. So there we go with that. So then we have to drop a incomplete, okay, so we drop the, whatever this is called, in here. It does take it. Okay, I didn't know if it would or not. That makes sense, honestly. So we'll drop, and then we'll do basically the same concept. You drop this one in there now, so you drop this in there. Okay, and the same problem. So I assumed it was going to be that problem, but I didn't. I was kind of hoping. So then you take this and throw it in a compacting thing. So can I just like, I don't want to throw this at all. I don't even want to click it on accident because I already got that far into it. I don't want to mess with it anymore. So I guess now we have to make a compactor, and we'll do that. Okay. All right, the moment of truth. You click it. Oh, you do. Oh, and the empty valves are reusable. It's not enough. It's only 36. There ain't no way that's actually true. Oh, okay. That's kind of stupid. Sure. We'll go with that. Okay, so it means we're gonna basically keep doing this. Oh, join. Not throw the wrong things in. Oh, no. I don't wanna. Oh, why is... I hate ones like this. I hate water ones like this where you gotta throw in water individually each time. Which one's this one? This gets thrown in there. Then this gets thrown in there. They just stay for once. Wait, what did I throw in there? I did throw... Wait, whoa, wait a second. Wait, did I keep it now? Okay, wait. So if I throw this in here... Okay, so let me guess, let me guess, it's just another chance of it happening. Interesting. So if I throw that in there, what if I just keep that in there with it? What if I keep that in there with it? Doesn't work. It doesn't care. The chance, come on. Yes, yes. Our chromatic compound, here it is. Chromatic compound. Yeah. Okay, so now we have chromatic compound. Let's do that. So we can do shadow steel, which it does not specify how to make it. So I guess we're in trouble on the shadow steel. I don't know. This one is pretty easy to do. Yeah, that's pretty... Wait, do we have to use it? We have to use mechanical crafter for this to work. Interesting. So, and we also need this too. And then we also need a line to fix it. So, of course, yeah. So, radiant explosive, which we do... I did bring over the gunpowder and the glowstone. So, we make a radiant explosive. Go over here. I really hope this doesn't mess with anything. Like, stops it or anything. No. This. Ah! Fire in the hole! Ah! That is the greatest thing. You better come back down. You better come back down. Don't you dare fly in the sky. You know, that is not necessary. That is not necessary. You don't have to do this. You suck. I don't want to. Thank you. Now we gotta get back down. Grab this. Oh my, that's so nice. That's just amazing. I love the fact that I do that. Now I know to put it underneath something. So it doesn't do that again. Stupid thing. Alright, well, we got our radiant. Is it radiant? Refined radiance. So now we have to smash it, and then put it into a crafter, and then put it into a sequence fabricator. A lot of steps that I love. Alright, so after a little bit of annoying, yeah, you too, annoyingly putting this refined radiance together, we now have 11 of it to smash down. Still have no idea how to make the shadow steel, but it's fine. Out of the way. And now, if you open this up, we'll now have radiant induction coils. I really want to have shadow steel so we can double it. That'd be really nice right now. But it's fine. So we have radiant... Wait, no! Ah! Give me that. We should probably do that first. That's probably a good idea. Where'd that go? Where'd that go? Hello? That's fine. So we have that and that. So, wrong one. That and that. Yeah, so it'd be nice to have the shadow steel done. It'd be kind of nice. Just a little bit. Okay, so now we have that done. Radiant coil, there's a couple things we can do. One, we can upgrade the backpack to a radiant backpack. Next one is a PCB backpack. Or a cyber backpack, sorry. A little bit more room, so I want to upgrade some things here on it. There's pockets I was looking at. I'm assuming it's these pockets. I want to get bundles, which is rabbit and string. So rabbit, string we have, now rabbit we have to get. So I got to find a rabbit and do that. Fun times. So now that we have two separate variations, actually we have a lot more. we have, what, 5 of these? So you don't do anything other than put this into a radiant mechanism. So you grab 5 on this side and 5 on this side. So we'll have 5 together. So we'll go grab the mechanic precision, and we'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. Put our precision mechanisms in here, and boom, 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 boom. Even though, in reality, we have a bunch of these up in the chest from that one chest we opened, but there we go. So we now entered the end of this thing. So technically we can do this, yes. We are going to, because we have to get Invar. Don't get me wrong, we have to do it no matter what. But I figured we'll do that later. So, where is the progression? So now we are into Chromatic Creations. I can't wait to finish the pack. Give me more chapters! So, Radiant Machine, which we can make. Give me... What'd that say? Give me harder demons. Ooh. And if we go like this, we can actually make this PCB loop pack. Ooh, nice. So we'll grab that, and what it wants us to do is make a Radiant Machine. So now that we have that, it allows us... What in the world is this? Industrial Revolution! Okay, so what is this trying to make us do? So sugarcane, biomass, bucket of seeds, biodiesel, bucket of bioethanol, molten plastic. Interesting. So why is it telling me to do this? You can do either biodiesel. So we can actually repurpose that one machine to do it that way. Okay, and then refine. You can either do so you can do the LPG or the biodiesel to make molten plastic, which I'll probably just use biodiesel because we already have a machine set up for that. So it'll be a lot easier to do and to set that up. Because plastic, why is it don't tell me you have to put... why? What? It makes no sense. It's plastic. Why is there a sheet? I was gonna say, is it obsidian? I think it's obsidian. Obsidian? No, sorry, not obsidian. Oh, well, technically it is obsidian. There's an obsidian way or the compressed iron way, so technically either one. Why is that in the plastic? That makes no sense. Or does it? I don't know. What in the world is all this? So it wants us to make plastic, or time in the bottle, of course. Time in the bottle, make time mechanism. Please don't tell me that it uses this up and I have to make another one, because it'd be so stupid. So make time mechanisms and time machine. Ooh, they'll make the time machine. Look at that. Okay, enough of that. We're not even going up for yet. So it wants us to make the plastic machine, which is molten plastic and plastic. Makes the plastic machine, which allows us to do the stuff I actually wanted to get in the first place. So this would be very nice to get, because this will allow us to get... Where is it at? Elevator. Nice. Igneous... Is this igneous... Wait, is it igneous extruder? Yes. Because this allows us to get... we might call it like... I mean, we already have, certain things. Again, we have sand, cobblestone, and that... But we can make it, heat it up and stuff like that. But I'm assuming this would probably be faster and less hurting on our stress limit on our stuff. So, and it allows us to get other things. So, other stuff. So, like deep slate. Okay, never mind. There's packed ice. Well, no, we do. Oh no, I have a silk touch pickaxe. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Just gotta go with ice and get a deep slate, free deep slate, blackstone, which actually I think is useful for something. That actually is useful for what we needed for the next part. So. We'll go with that later. So, it also shows up. What? What is that? That just hurts me inside seeing. Like, in all reality, it's kind of like the rest of it. Well, it falls together pretty nicely once you get it all set up. But, like, when you first look at this, your initial thought's like, why? Why am I staring at this right now? What is this? All it is just to finish on the PCB. Why? Is this necessary? I mean, I can see what it wants us to do. It wants us to keep going down and down and down and down and down and down. What is this? What is this? Stop. I need some help. You know what? Let's not worry about that just yet. Let's go. Let's do this part now, because after seeing that, I think I'm a little. I don't know what the word is. A little stressed out. I don't know about stressed out. I don't know what you would call that. I don't know. I'm just scared, I guess you would call it. Okay, let's go into this guy. Okay. So what this wants us to do is, Technically wants us to get soulless sand, which is sand or retrieving soul sand is soul due to the weakness of the arcane bulk haunting sand only yields soulless sand to re-infuse it with a soul. You have wrath stand on top of it. We don't really care. It's soul sand. I mean, well, I mean, technically, I guess in certain occasions it'd be okay to use, but I mean, it's just soul sand. I just go to this unless we need a lot. I hope we don't need a lot, but unless we need an absolutely like large amount of soul sand, I'm just gonna keep going to the Nether for it because you know it's in there for reasons. So so we got that. So we have to make a bulk blasting, bulk haunting. Sorry. Get the soulless sand and soul sand, which we just get from a chest. Gold nugget easily, and an arcane gold, which is gold nuggets mixed with mundabar. What? And then that is made by arcane crystal dust and soul bead, which great. What in the world is this? So it wants us to go into the okay. Start off. Let's get some soulless sand. This I already have. This I already have. So that line's I don't really care that too much about. So we have to do this to get that. Oh, I hate that. Oh, whatever. I could probably get one, and I could take a Tinker's Foundry a Tinker's Construct built thing into the Nether and just lure one in, and then soulless sand, yeah. So blackstone is made with any stone bulk haunting, so we can use the bulk plus again right here. Reasons behind it, so that'd be kind of nice to use. So let's see here. So what we're gonna do is make first off, we want to make a bulk haunting thing for 2 different things. So I'll be right back once we grab that. Okay, so for bulk haunting, you just grab some soul fire, which is just soul sand underneath with what do you call it, with a flint steel, and you light it on fire, and it makes a blue fire, and anything with a fan. I said anything. Something stopping it from blowing away, as I like to call it. And a fan. And then we just basically wait for this to go, and we'll be good on that one. So then we'll have blackstone and soulless, was it soulless soul stand? I believe it is. And then you have a wraith stamp on it. But we don't really need that now, do we? So we just wait for this to go, and then we should have this stuff, and then we should be able to make the other stuff, because I really don't want to do it, but I guess we should do it. We should do it just to get the quest started, just to, started, yeah. So there we go. So now we have both soulless soul sand and blackstone. So the blackstone is for, what do you want to call that stuff? I want to see if I can find it. It wasn't impossible. It was impossible. Makes darkstone. Oh, you have to do it again. Blackstone into that makes, polished darkstone is, yeah, you have to do it again. So we got to do it again with that one. And this one is just kind of useless right now to do its own thing, so it's not really necessary. We can just keep going for the next part and then, yeah, do that. Okay, so the thing we gotta start doing here. So we have to make a couple things here. So first off, we want to make ourselves the soul extractor. I was still gonna get gold out of here, even though we already have a little bit of arcane gold. Just go ahead and put that together, just because we can. Put that together, and we want to make ourselves the soul extractor. Then you can, get souls from the right click on the deployer on soul sand block or soul sand extract. The sand will be released, blah, 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 returning it to its soul state. Cool. So it wants us to do this part. How do you do... Because it wants us to do this to get this, but you need the dust. I mean, we have dust, but you need to get dust to get this, because... I mean, I guess, technically, but whatever. Because you can get this to get dust to get that, and then yeah. So, what we want to do is grab this. I'm assuming you... That is so weird. Hello there! And then you can also make the dark soul. The dark soul. And then we get that. So then we got that. So we can also grab that out of one of these chests. Out of this one. Grab that. Also grab... We do not have any empty ones. Never mind. Okay. Well, that answered my question on that one. So what it wants us to do is make this, which is just... We call it here. We'll grab it real quick. And we'll... Alright, come on. So we can grab that. We can grab, it's called Arcane Polished Darkstone. We'll grab one of those, and we'll make the thing here. So if you go into this, it shows you here. I'm just doing it because it's easier. Farming Arcane Crystals from Arcane Crystals Obelisk. You put down the Arcane thing, and then the 2 crystals above it. Then this is a multi-block obelisk, and you right-click with Lamdar Dust, and then assembles it, and then you destroy it. You can mine it. So let's try this out away from anything that breaks, just in case something would happen. All right, put that down, and we do have some dust. Hit that, and grab a pickaxe out of here, and we should mine it, and it should give us a arcane obelisk. It's weird that it actually like let us get through that. You'll need about 18 dust specks produced back into the arcane crystal block, where the rest needs to go into the dust processing to fully sustain the thing. Ah, so you can actually just do like a circle on that too. That's pretty cool. Do I want to get near this? Not really. Not specifically. So, grab this, and how do you do this again? Through a crusher. Okay, so yeah, then you put that. So 18 has to go back into it to produce that, to do that, to do this, to do that. Oh, hello. That's gonna be fun. All right, so we'll grab the dust here, the arcane spec dust. Okay, put this over here, and then we'll come back over here to this, and we'll grab ourselves some dust to do that, because technically you're supposed to get dust by mixing arcane crystal and soul bead together to get that, but we got this out of, going to them nice houses. So you got a lot of stuff out of going to them houses, so a lot of this stuff. So now we have all this stuff. Technically it wants us to do, back around, but it wants us to do this first, which you need an empty vial, which I should probably empty then. Let's see here. Really? What is that it just asks to do that? Which one was it? That made no sense. Okay. Chrome goes in this one. We'll also need this one for that, of course, and then... Oops, that was not what I wanted. I wanted this one to go in there. Why are you... I don't even want to ask anymore. Why it's redoing that. Unless it's part of a different quest, maybe. It is part of the other quest. Ah, great. I was like, that made no sense for reasons. Okay, so we have that. I guess, shove that back in here. Shove it back in here. All I needed was the empty vial to get us the chapter on... Nope. On this one. So now that we have that, now wants to get the Dark Soul, which is the... Well, the Dark Soul is going to have to wait till next episode, so I hope to see everybody next time, where we're going to be doing some more of this arcane stuff. I have no idea what we're doing with it to get the time in the bottle. And then do the next thing of this part that stressed me out a little bit. I mean, made it really impossible. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, so I hope to see everybody next time, and bye-bye!